Welcome back. Welcome back. I want to do an unboxing, but let me tell you a little story, a little inspirational story. Stick around so we can see what's in this box, right? So, some months ago, I had some issues with the laws of attraction. Y'all know that I've been helping like the homeless. Like sometimes I'll buy them pizza. This journey goes way back. Who are familiar with my journey, you all know that I had no idea that I would be blessed from the actions. Well, I did, but you don't do things based on that alone because you know you're going to get blessed. You have to go about life with a pure heart without any kind of motive behind it. Just do it because it's just the right thing to do, and that it feels good, or maybe that you've been guided to do these things because the whole thing is to help your fellow man, right? Somebody less fortunate than you, somebody always got it worse than you. No matter what goes on through your life, you're alive, you're breathing. That's half the battle. We are our own worst enemy and our own best friend. We will literally run our own selves in the ground if we listen to ourselves long enough, because we will second guess ourselves every single time. You gotta go with your gut and your instincts. You see, God wants the best for you. The Lord wants the best for you. He doesn't want any ill will to come for you, and you best believe if something negative happens and doesn't go your way, you have to look at it like it's a test. It's gotta be. You feel me? Because what don't kill you make you stronger. All right, so I was doing a good deed, right? Now I can't for the life of me understand by doing a good deed why this would happen. But you see, for every action there's a reaction. And see, sometimes these things are necessary and put into place just to see how strong-minded you are, just to see how much of that path you claim to be on. Having little tests like this is enough to test your willpower. How strong is your willpower? So I wanted to give a friend a ride, right? I didn't charge them. I just was being a good friend. All right? I went to get $60 out the Mac machine, and because of this good friend, she's a female, and I guess I was distracted by her beauty. I mean, I've known her for a while, but I just have a good time just being around her and talking to her. You have those friends like that, right? So I left the money in the Mac machine. By the time we got to our destination, I realized that I never got the money, right? So there was somebody behind me, and I swung back to the bank. I said, oh, I don't have my money. So I went back to the bank and the Mac machine. It was gone, of course. The guy behind me must have taken it. It didn't belong to him, and it was still in the machine. Technically, that's theft. It's still on the bank's property, all right? There's cameras everywhere, right? So this is what the bank manager says to me. If you left money in the Mac machine, we cannot find out who took it. We have no knowledge if that customer banks with this location or not. I said, well, you have cameras. Pull the records up of the transaction that happened right after mine and find out the name on the card and reach out to them and get my money back. Get my money back. You can literally see who was at that Mac machine. So she says, yeah, I don't think it works that way, or we can't do it. I said, so you mean to tell me if I sat here and I busted up your Mac machine to get my money out, y'all will be coming to look for me, right? And she was just like, well, I could take down your name and number. I said, do that. Do that. Meanwhile, what's done is done, right? I didn't lose it. I didn't go off the deep end. I didn't hardly have any money left. I was waiting on some checks. I had quit my night job. Yes, the Domino's and the city job. But now I'm back again. That's a long story. But anyway, let's get down to brass tacks. So I left, right? Okay? Knowing that I'm never going to see that money again. So check this out. I said, God will make sure I get it back to me. And that guy knows he was wrong, taking that money. He knew that someone left it in there, and I wasn't being generous. Who leaves money in a Mac machine for the person behind them? I don't know anybody that does that. Now, I've seen people pay for people's bridge toll and say, I'm paying for the guy behind me. But that's as far as it goes. No one leaves money from the Mac machine out of their personal or business account, for that fact, for someone else in line behind them. And if there is such a thing, then I'd like to see about these people and ask them, why wasn't it me that gave that money to? But anyways, so later on that day, I get a phone call. See, the Lord works fast. He works in mysterious ways. That $60 I lost, I made it back later on that day because someone called me for an outside of a house that literally took about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I made $100, right? So I made $40 profit on $60 that I just lost that found its way back to me somehow, even though I was careless, right? But it doesn't end there. Later on that day, I get no, I'm sorry. Let me rewind. I got a job for $150. So I made like $90. Well, anyways, that later on that day, I got a call for another house. I didn't go by to price the job till the next morning. That one was $100. So you see, you lose $60. You didn't get stressed out. You still stayed positive. I still helped people, gave someone some change and bought somebody some food. You see, God was testing me to see if I would be selfish because I had something taken away from me. You see, we all have more than we need. And it's the mindset we set for ourselves that we won't just settle for what we need. We always want to settle for more than what we need. And that's taking a lot of things for granted. And we get accustomed to a certain lifestyle. Just like for those who make millions of dollars, but their rent is like $8,000 and $10,000 a month, living in a loft apartment in New York City, paying $10,000 a month rent, when I'm paying $800 or $1,000. You see what I'm saying? They're living in a higher class, but they're always crying about more money. You're living $10,000 a month. How could you need more money? You have more than you need. So I never forget where I came from, right? So I made all that money from losing $60, right? Because the Lord blessed me to see where my head is at, right? So the next week after losing that $60, I went into Philadelphia. I was filming some footage. I dropped my GoPro. I turned around the corner to retrieve it. It was gone. I just bought this GoPro. Y'all saw? I mentioned it in the video. I said I got a new camera. That new camera is gone now. I paid $100 at Walmart for it. I'm heartbroken. but it's not the end of the world. Here it is again. The Lord working in mysterious ways. So I'm subscribed to this guy named Greg Legrand. He's out of Florida. Greg, I hardly visit this guy's channel, to be honest with you, because he doesn't upload like I upload, and every once in a while I may peek through. But how much of a coincidence is the time that I peek through is the time he's giving away something that I just lost. Hey, something that I just lost. That's no coincidence. You know, that's the work of the Lord. You know why? Because guess what's in this box? It's a GoPro better than mine, worth triple the amount of money mine is. So not only did someone find a GoPro and is probably happy, in a twisted, strange kind of way, it came back to me in a better one. Now, if that ain't favor, I don't know what is. Now, how did I get this? Why did I get this? If you ain't been listening to the story, then you ain't really been listening. I said I've been blessed, all right? He was giving away a contest, and nobody claimed it. He texted me later on that day after I left a comment and followed the rules, made a comment of 10 or more sentence characters or sentence or whatever, all right? I said I sure could use that because I just lost mine. And he private messaged me and tells me no one claimed it. I'm going to send this right out to you. He snapshot the tracking and sent it right out. And today is the day we're going to open this up. So I got that $60 back from the Mac machine. I got my GoPro back that I lost. That's favor right there. That's favor. And I have favor everywhere I walk. It's amazing, man. So let's open this up and see what this looks like. Oh, I see what he did. He rolled the battery up because you really not supposed to, just in case it leaked. Oh no, it's the camera. Okay. It's not brand new, but he don't need it anymore because he bought a new one. But that's okay because it's better than mine and this is free. Oh, this is the remote. That's nice. Okay. Here's the charger. He's got a whole bunch of accessories in here. Okay. Look, this fell. Alright, so stay tuned for this in action. I'm gonna have to figure out how this there's no headband for this though, is it? I don't think so. I'm gonna have to get a headband for this. Yeah. That's no problem. I'll get one. I'll buy one today. Yeah. What's this? Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to get a headband. It doesn't look like he has a headset unit. That's how I like to wear mine. I don't know what this is, but oh. Is that how you... This must have a different battery. Alright, I'm going to play with this later. But, oh, he's got an SD card in there. I wonder if there's any footage on here. I wonder if he knows. Alright, well, thanks, Greg, man. You're an outstanding guy, man. You see, I have favor, man. This is marvelous. This is marvelous. But, That's it. I'll see you on the next one.